I'm taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is me, the Ninja Reviewer here. Time for another exciting, or better yet, incredible episode review of the one and only Dragon Ball Super episode 118 review. This week's episode of Dragon Ball Super right here. Oh man, dude, wow, just yo, can we actually get a moment of silence for Universe 6? And not for Universe 2, because fuck Universe 2. I'm sorry, I know I'm such an asshole, but seriously, I did not feel any feelings when Universe 2 actually was like, okay, go away, we don't care. This universe wasn't that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure the goddess must have been like way more powerful. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that. I'm pretty sure the goddess was actually pretty powerful for the time being, but I will say, when it comes to the actual characters themselves. Now, I'm not saying from a perspective, like, you know, yeah, it does suck that they did pretty much died and got erased from the actual existence of the universe. Fine, you know what, I will accept that, which is pretty sad. But the most sadness would have to be Universe 6, because especially the way at the very end where Beerus, you know, basically where he's seeing his brother, it's like, yo, and then he does like this, like, hey, Beerus. It's like, what? What is it? He's like, and that's like and that's just the way he goes. It's like just the way he always does. It's just pretty much, you know, cocking back at him. And then of course we see Universe 6, you know, pretty much just saying like, oh man, aren't you guys gonna beat us up and all that? Like the Namekians, they're like, yeah, you know, we got holes in our chest and everything. It's like, it's like, shit, man, we got holes in our chest and everything. Like, come on, man, cut us a break. So it was kind of funny. Then, of course, we see, you know, Khalifa, you know, she's pretty much just chasing him around. She's pretty much chasing, Cabba around, using her Super Saiyan ability. You know, they're just, you know, being themselves, just being their chilled selves. But it really does suck because, yo, we lost Hit. Screw Frost. I don't care for Frost. But everybody else is fine. I mean, the robot dude isn't that bad. I mean, I'm not a big fan of him. I'm not a big fan of the Magetta and Bortamo, I think his name was. Yeah, Bortamo. Not a big fan of them, so screw them. But the main people, like the two Saiyan females, of course, gave us a really fantastic fight with Goku versus Keffa. Yeah, I believe the fusion form. And then also, of course, we had Hit. My boy Hit. Oh, man. Oh, man. It really, really sucks that Hit is gone, man. Like, Hit is like, yo, he is definitely the most top tier fighters in that tournament, including he was able to actually match blow from blow against Jiren. That was still an impressive match. Like, yo, mad hype. That's mad hype, man. Mad hype. But of course, the hype actually, not only did this episode give me feels, because yes, just seeing those two universes was pretty depressing, not so much for Universe 2, but at the end of the day, it does sort of a little hit you hard. Even though these people, you know, I wasn't a big fan of these characters, but I guess just the way they actually executed their death, and so like, look, you know, it's okay, you know, love will always be a part of us. Love will always be with us no matter where we are, whether we are dead, alive, whatever. So, you know what, they do have a point there, which, you know, I can't really say for sure that, yeah, you know, I didn't really get like too emotional, but I really did like the message that Brianna actually did send off before they all got obliterated. Yes, I will admit it did touch me a little bit, because like shit, like when it comes to love, it's like, you know what, they do have a point. It is kind of one of those like you know, sappy, sort of corny things, but it is what it is. I mean, that's fine. But you know Beerus had them feels, man. You know Beerus had them feels, man. Pretty much feeling like that Shulk. Pretty much, man. You're really feeling it, mate. You're really feeling it. Pretty much. You got a good rhythm going. But anyways, yeah. So before, okay, now that I got that out of the way, let's talk about the actual fight itself between the two Namekians versus Gohan and Piccolo. That fight alone was actually pretty cool. Like, I really like how they can have these crazy, like, after, like, these, like, the hidden powers of these two Namekians, like, the way they unleashed their true power were pretty much, like, it felt like the power was so strong, like, it felt like 1,000 or more Namekians. Like, this dude was leading an army. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, yo, like, that was mad hype. Like, the way you see all these Namekians, or like, oh, I guess are like little after images or like whatever, like knowing that this is how much I am strong. Like, it's like I got the whole Namekian crew on my side, man. It's like, yo, that was pretty cool. And I did, because, yeah, so that was actually pretty cool. And I really did like how fast, like, these characters were, too. Like, I like the amount of speed that we actually got out of those two Namekians. That was actually pretty cool. And the way that, like, Gohan and Piccolo planned their strategy out, how, like, at that time, Gohan was going to make a distraction, and then Piccolo was going to trigger for Special Beam Cannon, but, you know, even though Gohan unleashes full power, it's like, shit, you know, like, I like the way that, like, even though when he failed and Piccolo was down, yo, the part where I got mad sweaty was when we see the two emerged Namekians, Kami and no! When we see those two come out of it, I was like, yeah, that was cool. Yo, that shit gave me chills when it's, I'm like, hold on.
Tower, 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 tower. Every day. Yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC.
Looks like I got the Piccolo. I got my own Piccolo cape right here, baby. Tao-sama is my Piccolo cape. Alright. Get the fuck out of here. I gotta wash it up and shit. Oh, man. Dude, that part was mad crazy. Yo, that shit gave me chills, man. Holy fuck. And then, of course, we had the other fight going on, which was the fight between, we had the three other people that were gonna beat up Goku, because basically Goku is still fighting a battle even though he's weakened most of his strength. But then we had those three other dudes that did that transformation, which actually they borrowed the powers from Rihanna and the other girls. So she used those powers, those transformations, to go into the guys. And honestly, I sort of liked it, especially the one with Rihanna, that blue guy that looked like freaking General Rildo from GT. Like, that one, I would say that transformation looked better on him than it did on Rihanna. But at the end of the day, it still looked like, no, it was ridiculous. What the hell?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Bro, okay. The old dude that had like that, what? Like that style, okay. That was actually pretty cool. I actually like that the dude actually had that. Because out of the three girls, she was actually my most favorite. And then the other one, which also, of course, had that same ability as the one that used the fucking, Brianna, I think, where the hell her name was, the one with that plant chick, the one's like Poison Ivy and shit. Yeah, her. Her pretty much, you know, get into that guy's ability. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the dude, whatchamacallit, the dude that looks like a, he's like an alien, sort of. He's like orange, it's like that dude, yeah. So we have like, I think it's like 17 who was fighting him. Yeah, straight up. I think it was 17. I think 18 was taking on the one dude that does like the the Hakuro no Ken, whatever the shit. And then finally we have Goku facing off the General Wildo dude that does like the love thing. It's like, oh my god, it's love this, it's love that. It's like, yeah, not a crazy fan of this whole love. Just stop.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services.
Yes.
It's time to stop.
It's time to stop, honestly. So, but I will say their last attack, when it comes to that big ass heart thing, that was actually like a gravitational pull. Like, dude, that's some Fujitora shit from One Piece. What the shit? So that was cool. So we see that thing, and it's going down, and we see, like, it's a big, gigantic black heart. And it's like, oh, well, at least it's a black heart, not like a purplish, girly, fruity patootie heart. Like, I really don't even care for that. So we finally see that, and it's actually a pretty cool attack, I'm not gonna lie. Which actually catches Goku 17-18 off guard. When it comes to like the pressure, like the gravity pressure, that was actually pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. However, of course, it wasn't that much of a challenge when Goku used Super Saiyan Blue in order to actually outbreak it. And then after that, we see Gohan also fighting for his full limit. And then that was pretty cool, man. Like the way, even the music, I like the way the music also had things like the instrumental part of that song. I like the part where he does that, and all of a sudden we see that dude, and then after that we see finally the last resort, and then that's where it actually, you know, finally where like their final attacks. And then we got Goku using the Kamehameha, and then like, oh, and then Piccolo with that, Piccolo, the special ring cannon. That shit was mad hype. It was dope. The way it was animated was just so beautiful. I was like, yes, be gone, thought. I am so glad Universe 2 was like, yes, thank you, Jesus. I am glad. That made my early Christmas gift right there. Just seeing these hoes finally, this universe. Granted, I mean, yeah, it sucked that they're pretty much all dead, but it doesn't matter because I shed no love. Because pretty much, and that's gonna be it. So this review overall, the score of this episode is a 5 out of 5. The animation was actually pretty damn amazing. The pacing was on point. Both universes are gone, both Universe 2 and 6, and the time remaining now is 13 minutes left. So people, we are getting very closer to wrapping up this tournament, pretty closer soon, hopefully. I mean, I don't know, I think we might have passed 2 or 3 minutes for this one, or maybe like 2 minutes. Hopefully we don't go into some extra minute, be like, oh, next week it's 12, and then the other week is like 11. Hopefully we speed it up for like an extra 2 or 3 minutes, which I think will be pretty good, meaning finally we're getting to the finale closure to these Universal Tournaments coming to a close. So I'm really excited to see like how Universe 4 is. I can't wait for the preview from what I saw. We got the invisible enemy thing coming on. So that's pretty much it. So that's overall it for this episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this week's episode of Dragon Ball Super episode 118. I'll see you guys next week for 119. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Do not forget to click the bell to join the squad, boys, to get the notifications on my videos. Also, do not forget to follow my social media plugins and my gamer tags as well. Peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. And then manga fans, keep supporting which video what you watch. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time for episode 119. Bye-bye.